along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Each side will have their dreams come true. Welcome to Raymond James Stadium, home to the Pirate ship and the Buccaneers in Tampa, Florida. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Colorado Buffaloes. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. It's tackled at the 18. It's good coverage there. So the Buffaloes offense will have the football first. And here we are, folks. The last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophies in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Here's one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion. Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Other falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Quarterback operating an empty set. Going to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Bring it down, but he makes the free throw. It's a solid game.
I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you that chance at the first down. There's another example of it right there.
The Buffaloes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. You see what makes the grab. They make the tackle with that pass, creates a solid game.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and get some positive yards.
Third down is a handoff. Mistakes set up now first down at the 34.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him the third down. They load up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back coming up with that conversion.
And the Buffaloes lining up here on first and 10. And here's the handoff.
This is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they can be in for a long day.
And the Buffaloes trying to cash in here in the red zone. First down, why not keep it on the ground? He's also solid gain of the play there. Wiped out out by the penalty flag. The guys up front line up. It's first down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Passes head of the line scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
What a spot there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Second down, going to throw it. Pressure is coming. He's got the end zone. Is good by first and goal.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Aggressive run, pick up the first, and keep this drive moving.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone early.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. And opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this next start.
So when they're putting up the touchdown kickoff teams out there to boot away. Looks like the returner will try and fill this one. Received 5 not much gained on that return. So the USC Trojans offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Incomplete. Second down coming up.
With that stage that security is trying to make it appear that it does this kind of
He's looking to throw.
it's pretty clear that he's coming very close.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
On third and short, they'll try to
The fact that
throw
it came home at the end of the drive, he was
the drive has now reached the 35. First and out. It's
with
first
that
and 10.
playing that was looking around. Good looking. Good looking to so what he did, and he's trying to do that and finish and make that fun. Understand you
Defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress grounding to the football because this guy can make people miss.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the Buccaneers, they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes. There's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
On the shotgun, drops back.
Nothing to do, nothing to say.
He's got his man in the open field. It's a nice play. Set him up first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
And we're going to throw down on first down. Brought down for a loss after completion. Not what they were looking for.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those. I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Going to throw it on third and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's all in way downfield. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Around to the power toward the goal line. And he goes nowhere. Stopped behind the line scrimmage. Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback drops back. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get it in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. See what they can do here. Try to muscle toward the end zone. Touchdown, USC. As they answer with their first win of this tight game. So along the far the scoring drive, great execution, championship pressure. And this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end. Attacking the 18, that's good coverage there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down. Solid game there. Wins the ball out to the 32.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in the zone, he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch. Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
On first and 10, look at the throw. There's a quick the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Buffalo's getting set on first and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver grabs it. Down, but a solid gain. Moving the ball to the 24 and a first down. Drive stays alive with that first down completion.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
That's a nice play. Set up a first down now at the 12.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Refuse to get divorced.
We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Check out the stats so far. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has first down. They'll try the ground game here. Only a small gain. Now we're getting second and 9. Offense walks the line for play number 7 of the drive. Throw it here on second down. That's got a great hands. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against him now. An important third down. this out. And a throw for it on third and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was looking at it, and it brings up the fourth down now. The Buffaloes will look to convert here on fourth down. He's throwing for it on fourth down. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Who says he needed explosive plays? Because that was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback starting the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown for the last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Pass rush closing in. Amongst the edge. This is third down. What a play. And for a first down. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency, timing, and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He drops back in the gun. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end an interception.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Bringing pressure. On the run here. Let's it go. The pass is hauled in over the middle. The Trojans will have to put this one away. The punt will bounce out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. That's a great punt. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Target, and it's complete. Good ball to the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Goes to his right side. The first down. He's taking the 27.
Nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts him in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking clearly. Everything seems to be working. The coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Exactly. Your second down. Shotgun formation is inside here. Solid with a strong tackle there.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
No stopping, just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Buffaloes will have to kick this away. Worst part of the game now, we could have hit him back deep. This one will be fair caught. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. And they get points out of this possession. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Trying to bounce it, couldn't get the quarter and stop him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play. Could not hold on. And the Trojans will send the punt team on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. He's going down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Slides to a really good hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did. And then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Buffaloes will have first and 10 here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal to the 7.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
There's a hit on the first and goal. He's scored by the defense. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Here's a handoff testing the middle. Ball carrier timeout. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
These are the
Got the ball down to the 40-yard line, but now it's third and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he'll be brought down. Timeout is called. It's on strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Wants to throw it. Running out of time. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Instead of getting points here and going to the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, now they get the ball back themselves.
Down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Here comes a first down pass attempt. through a run at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. He's back to throw again on second down. He dumps it off to the tight end. Receiver brought down. Short pitchy catch. Looking to throw again. Slides a good throw. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us that arm strength. Looking to throw it on first down. This stop was a solid gain in that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down, and time is running out. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Because anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away from them.
The Trojans bring their punt team on the field. It's on the North way now. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And then first down, right back to the run game. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. Everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Roberts now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Ranking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kurt. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards to the end zone. And there comes the USC offense back on the field. Ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or want to open up the pass game. This one goes nowhere, lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Trojans come up the line in a hurry. On third down, drops the throw. Here's the back. It's all set. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough for all the steps. The Trojans have first and 10 here. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The throw is received. Catch made by Wilson. Electric play sudden in scoring position at the 24.
Great throw here by this USC quarterback. But how about the catch by the wide receiver. And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history. Way back to Len Spawn. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Nice grab. It's Garcia. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The Trojans are in the red zone. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's caught. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line, and it'll be first down and goal. And the Trojans looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. Here comes the Colorado defense back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw it out. Receiver makes the catch. And it goes here for a solid gain on that pass. Pass caught. 2nd down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the Buffaloes pick up enough yards to keep this drive going.
Just not a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And at first down, they go right back to it. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. The football comes out. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Then in 73,
Up a second, the coaches call timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one.
16-year-old in Pittsburgh, and this one doesn't matter. Before he played the game, okay, with the coach, and what's the name for it?
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get stopped? And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Makes the handoff. Looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down. But needed this crucial conversion right now. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Going for the completion. And he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
It's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy could not miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Completion makes it second down.
to the red people.
Out of the shotgun, they'll hand it off. Great move there. Touchdown, Southern Cal. There's another touchdown. So this running back on the biggest possible stage.
Because we're talking about the national championship, this defense has had a lot of time from camp. They've heard all about it. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they're struggling.
Return starts from inside the 5. Back at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they bundled it away and set up a touchdown. They bounced back from that right away. Quick throw, testing the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop in the middle of the field. Second down play coming up for this offense. He's looking to throw. On the move now. Using his legs here.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense facing a 3rd and long. 25. What's the call going to be? Gets the ball on Mazzy's head, but it's incomplete. And the Buffaloes will line up to kick it away when it comes for a second punt of the game. And the return decides to signal fair catch. The Trojans offense is back out on the field. Last time out, might be the same thing here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job of defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. First down. Second down after that completion. Off the play fake. Look at a pass.
We got to do a better job with the fakes. The defense did not fight at all in the play action. We need to continue to go up to the quarterback and come up with that sack.
3rd and very long. Good throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the back. The Trojans are going to keep this drive rolling. The shotgun handoff here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9.
The split era over the years has always grown offensively. I can always impress me with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back set. On the backs. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Good throw to the left. Makes the grab. Well done, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10. The Trojans looking to crank off the tempo a bit. Tight end goes in motion. Using the ground game here. Taylor is the handoff. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back to the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he drops it. Can you believe it? So here we go. 3rd down. It's the kind of play that decides football games. Back to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. So So a very short chip shot, 22 yards out. He sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to put it away. Turner looking to make a play here. Turner tackle right there after the start of the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at 14. Looking to run it. Makes an open space. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Big plays like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, we'll throw it again. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down. Comes up short.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. That's a good.
They make the stop at the 37. That's enough for the first down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got that first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
He's got a receiver wide open here. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Buffaloes line up on first and 10. Looking to throw here. Receiver looks it out. It's complete. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And it's USC in front here as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype for the final period. Let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. After the miss, they're still down by 10. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. So in this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe second down after that run on the previous play. Play action. He's looking to throw. Short completion with the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. The small ball for 31.
Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he can do.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The quarterback keeps it in. Just a short gain this time. They'll get it back.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
He's got work to do. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. He's back to throw again on second and 10.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's back to throw again. After the completion on first down. Here's back on the right side. He made the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for the man. Still no answer for this offense. Here we go, national championship game. Possession game. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. You're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can in this drive, working with the lead, still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The offense now facing a 3rd and long at 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That's really good. It's Garcia. Defense will wrap them up after a 7-yard gain. Now 4th down. And the Trojans will bring their punt team on the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Defense is coming after him. First down. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's good as he throws it. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the Buffaloes begin a new series in the first attempt. He hands it off from the gun. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's made on the left side. Touchdown. Jump on top. Hit on the field. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get Madison by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll run it to the right side. Leach free. Passes the 40. Getting down to the big gain of the 42.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of the offensive line up. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offensive winner. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
It's a bootleg looking to throw. After the receiver. Leach breaks free. Tackle made in the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. It was a 1st-and-10 play. And the quarterback going to make a play through the air. There's a target, and it's complete.
They love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. That now goes in motion. The defense will have to adjust. Tackles made, just a short gain, and now the completion. Here we go. Pressure on the left. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to throw it again. Running back grabs it on the screen. Bringing down at the 11, and a 1st down from there.
What a great job here by the offensive coordinator on this screen pass. Realizing it might be available. This defense is all about pressure on the quarterback. That's a perfect time to run the screen, using that pressure against the defense. It worked out well. 1st down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Brought down at the 7. Competition moves them closer to the goal line. Closer to 3rd down. Coming up in the red zone. And to keep it going. Have to settle for 3. Back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Finds an open target on the side. Look around for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and making the tackle short of the 1st down.
Here we go, down 1 score. They're going to go for it quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
Pounding away with the run game.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a man. Tackle made him play at the 29-yard line. Here we go. A national championship is so close. If the offense can keep the football and just let it provide. They bring them down. A solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. And a timeout is called to talk some strategy on this very important drive. He'll hand it off. Test the middle there, but get nothing. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A national championship right in front of them. If the offense can keep the football away here. But it's going to sweep. They make the tackle, but that 1st down should be the clincher for a new national champions.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Look to the line of scrimmage quickly. Quarterback over the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. The last team standing at the top of the mountain.
And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kurt Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Colorado Buffaloes.
Affliction of exposing himself to teenage women. You can be used as smoke.
He appeared to work at when he was dating teenagers while he was there in the putting them on the internet. He was 17.
He's psychological assessment. And he said he had 83 representation here right after he made the game. Mr. Bell always saw freedom in return to college student life. And his difficulty is the flexibility when he here was on period of time. These difficulties eventually always come back to the reason that Mr. Bell did his master.
Just a year having done with his treatment, one girl come to the very same site and she disappeared. She was murdered. And it's a so what is this difficulty that come back?
Exactly. She is what something and she had very positive thinking and become the next person.
As on the pressure and other occasions. Next, in the police report, said in November 1974, who was in the process of treatment, was two witness said that her sexual rape her.
Yes, Susan Whitman's claims are true. It's entirely positive neophobia that could have stopped the other girls in the same class. And it's very possible that he was there and saw a friend with her before she disappeared.
But to indict a man for murdering Texas, unfortunately, military theories and uncorroborated confessions. I'd like to dig deeper into his life history to see if there's anything that doesn't like whether these claims he's made are phony, so it's true.
Instead of perpetual message, I think that
Mr. Open.
Dr. Lee has analyzed Bell's confessions.
His evaluation failed illegal makeup as being critical in assessing their validity.
So it's normal to make sure that this is an accurate confession or it's a false confession. And there's no culpability. Confessions that are not true are for notoriety. And in fact, Mr. Bell hid out and avoided notoriety. The second reason that people give false confessions is when people have major mental illnesses which produce hallucinations and delusions. And he seemed to be grounded into who you were, what prison he was in. He didn't talk about hallucinations. In my opinion, it just does not sound like a false confession.
In his letters and interviews, Ed Bell claims a secret government operation called the Program is behind all of his crimes.
You said that the program wanted you to flash, and they wanted you to rape, and they wanted you to kill them. Is that correct?
I think they did, yes. They absolutely did. I'd like you to consider that he's always viewed this program, this brainwashing, to keep from going to jail. Ed Bell starts with 2 counts of felony exposure about 3 days apart to jail. So the doctor is sending him to the hospital where he's got to go do this therapy instead of going to jail. So in my opinion, he learns this back then. So every time now he's going to be interviewed about any kind of crime, he falls back on the fact. Just that helps me to talk about patterns, right? Mm-hmm. When I look at the case, again, with respect, some people here say, gee, he looked really crazy to me. there may be some mental disorders going on. Now, Mr. Bell may in fact have some psychotic symptoms, but he sure doesn't have very many.
He likes to talk about his sex offenses. He likes to talk about young girls and rape. Pleasurable for him.
Yes, it arouses him while he's doing it. And my guess would be, I mean, you have long blonde hair, you wear nice clothes. My guess is he likes talking to ladies.
How did you find that first girl that you found?
I do not know.
Would you?
You don't find out names if you're flashing readings.
When did you start getting more than flashing?
It occurred, boom, just like that. Didn't decide. My hormone system decided for me. I raped a few girls. They weren't harmed.
Is it rape and self-harm?
Yes.
Don't you feel guilty about any of this?
I most certainly do. Thank you.
We're all out of time.
Thank you very, very much for coming.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
He's a lot more cynical than people I've interviewed.
Thank you. Thank you. In my opinion, the whole insanity act is just an act. It's a defense to prosecution, and it's going to use it. If you bring that in, it cracks out.
Bell's next parole hearing is in the fall of 2017.
If you were to make this call on somebody like Ed Bell to a parole board, I wouldn't let him out of my neighborhood. No, he's high risk.
There's a thing called age, and it's
If you're over 50, imagine you turn back the clock on your sleeping. You joints and muscles 5 years. Introducing new Instaflex Complete.
when you can find a product that you know and without scary side effects. That is a miracle to me.
Give a complimentary sample just by texting for it. For 231231. Unlike other solutions for temporary masks and all you need is the Flex Complete restores and strengthens your joints and muscles and boosting your power. It targets 5 root causes of joint and muscle discomfort with a unique combination of the key ingredients. 100% drug-free key ingredients backed by 7 clinical studies.
I deliver mail. I walk 15 miles a day, up and down hills and stairs. It was killing my knees. I found out about this thing like on television, so I tried it, and within 5 days, my knees felt better. I had trouble with my shoulders, elbows, and it turned back the clock a full decade for me.
Instaflex is the number one selling joint brand at GNC, but you can only get your complimentary sample of Instaflex Complete by texting BRAND to 231231. Plus, text now and we'll include a tube of Instaflex pain cream for fast-acting relief from the pain of arthritis, backaches, and sore muscles absolutely free.
My knees feel better, my elbows feel better, my shoulders feel better. You can't beat that. I got that spring right back in my step again. I would recommend this product to anyone with joint discomfort in your knees. It will change your life. It did for me.
It's so powerful. I had better knees in just 1 week. You gotta try it.
Instaflex Complete is not available in stores or on Amazon. You can only get your complimentary sample of new Instaflex Complete by texting BRAND to 231231. Please text now and we'll include a tube of Instaflex pain cream for fast-acting relief from the pain of arthritis, backaches, and sore muscles absolutely free.
If your swing soft you've got to try this. The Stoco supported short stabilizer hip and back. The price range cable is moved directly into the fabric. Don't let pain hold you back on the course. Learn more at Stoco.com.
It comes the French ergonomic chair, a therapeutic companion for the way of being, with 8 points of ergonomic adjustment and lumbar support, all for a price that's remarkably humane. That's slightly ergonomic. Every Thursday, we're throwing open the door.
I just know there's some great stuff behind the gym.
Oh, yeah, here. Well, we know there's cars everywhere to a world where everyone's passion has value.
It doesn't seem like the possibilities that a hand-signed John Lewis could go for $7,300.
And these boat bags could actually go for a couple $100,000.
All right, that's the money, Dan.
There's no track. Oh, fresh. Music to my ear. That's the sound of money. Got their beautiful fade on. Okay, babe. I want that then. That's cool. Every item has a story. I mean, the soldier could have had one of these animals even though he was 700 years old. Look at all the things. These are the stores that serve rural America, and we're sharing them all. Is it for sale? And this is for sale. On collections. Thursdays on FYI.
Don't forget to pay the lady.
There are times, after years of searching, that the potential missing piece falls right into your lap.
Hey, friend. Yeah, what's up, Michelle? Awesome. Can you come down here and share that with me? All right, bye-bye. Wow, big score. Michelle Silverman just called me. She is a major case detective at City Galveston. And she said she was looking at the ligatures and other evidence that was recovered at the Brenda Jones in 1979. It is crazy that this morning I finally get some witnesses for Brenda Jones, and then boom, we got it's like Providence.
I was always very passionate about this case. And so I got involved that way because I retired and got focused on it. You've got so many dead girls in a small, concentrated area. There are families that are seeking answers for their deceased loved ones. The cases of these girls have never truly gone away. Nobody's ever really, truly forgotten them. There's a lot of questions still left unanswered.
Michelle, is it okay? Probably with this, I knew had some problems after I was ready to start.
In 2008, we had a hurricane, and our property room was damaged. And all of that property has been stored in storage containers. And we were working on an unrelated cold case, and I see this box, and it says Brenda Jones found floating 50 yards beneath the Pelican Bridge. And something just told me if I leave it in here, it's going to be lost for another however many years. And if I take it now, maybe there's something of importance in it.
It's incredible. This evidence box hasn't been looked at in 46 years. After all the speculation, we may finally have some evidence that Leach had fell to Brenda Jones.
It is actually the ligatures that she was found with.
I've always wondered about the knots.
Actually, cut the ligatures away from the knots, so the knots are still intact here.
This suspect may have used ligatures that he'd taken off shoes of victims. He was described this as being part of the shoes.
That wrapped up around her leg.
These ligatures probably came off the shoes that we got right here in this bag. The funny, I know, possibly belonging to dead woman found floating in the bed. So these shoes were found
On a foot. She was probably killed and went in at that point.
This is the lifted Brenda wool. And I think they found this stuff in the mouth. We've got one stocking.
One stocking.
And this was probably still on the foot.
There was.
What do you just think about it? I mean, that was what's not a lot of things. Maybe something water started. With DNA and stuff. Tell me if he wasn't wearing gloves. He tied the glove up. He's tying the knots. There may be some sweat that they recovered DNA up from the sweat, and because of those seals are bonded, maybe there's DNA still there.
That means that the knot being still intact, and because it's rough and it's got this thread, it could be kind of an abrasive edge to try to have some of those epithelial cells. I could get into the lab to find out which
Edward Harold Bell's DNA is into that.
Right now. I just couldn't believe 45 years later that piece of evidence exists. This may mean that we can find the offender and figure out who killed Rita Jones back in 1950.
We're throwing open the doors to a world where everyone's passion has value. All right, that's the money there. There's no trash. Only treasures. Got that beautiful fade on. Okay, to the left and this on Collectors. Thursdays on FYI. Our military heroes. They risk their lives to defend our freedom. Facing danger, far from home and family, sacrificing in service for all of us. The number one thing I miss from home is just being with my kids and my wife. Being connected to your family members is vital. For a lot of us, it's our first deployment, and sometimes it gets really long out there. For over 85 years, the USO has been the only military support nonprofit serving our troops wherever duty takes them. They provide connection, a reminder of home, and the strength to keep on going. Right now, more service members are deploying in uncertain and demanding conditions. The USO urgently needs your help. Please call or go online now and become part of our home team. For just $19 a month, we'll provide the meals, essential care kits, and support our troops' need and history.
I just remember trying to haven't seen someone or people that find in so long.
American service members are preparing for dangerous missions. Others are finally returning home to their families. Through every moment, the USO is there. With comfort, connection, and support. Please call or go online now and join the USO home team. For your gift of $19 a month, you'll receive this exclusive USO blanket as a thank you for supporting our troops.
See people that I might not be my family, they're like an extra family. I just walk in and relax. Most service members are doing everything to defend our freedom. They need us now more than ever. Together, we can remind us military heroes that even far from home, they are never alone. Because faithful Americans like you are standing beside them.